One of the greatest gifts I've ever been given is this right here. I think it costs like 50 cents or something. It's a gardening mat. When I first came to Tabernacle, I had more questions than I had answers. I knew that the Word of God was going to be our guide, and I knew that biblical preaching was going to be my practice, and so that alleviated a lot of the stress. But the everyday decisions were starting to wear on me. I know there's some priorities in your Word, but which one do we take first? Which one do we take next? Which way do we go tomorrow? And about the same time, a church member came into my office, and she brought me this gardening mat. And like when you first saw it, I was like, okay, fantastic. You know, maybe when I'm getting out there changing the flowers, which I don't do in the garden, I mean, I don't know. Turns out the tile on the floor in my office is pretty hard. Turns out that minutes and hours on your knees can get pretty laborious in there. It was God telling me through that church member, you want to know a direction? You know what a decision to make? Put this down on the floor and get on it. So that's what I did. Early in the morning, late at night, and still today, I'll put this on the tile floor and I'll get on it, and intimacy with God happens. The decisions that were tough were still tough, but I made them easier. The priorities in His Word that I was wondering what goes next started to jump off the page and become more clear. The greatest benefit of that time, and it's still today, is just the fact that I was talking to the Creator of the universe about all the things that I wanted to see done in my life and the life of this church. And He used that time. What I learned in that time on this mat, I could not learn by deep thinking. I could not have learned by just opening His Word and just reading it. It had to come through intimate time with Him.